Colin, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, and how you became involved with rare culture?
Sure. So my background is primarily in software engineering, and I spent a couple of years at Yahoo working in search and advertising technologies group, very far from obviously fashions. So more recently, been involved in Gilt Group, which is an online fashion company, and I lead the engineering group for Jetsetter, which is the travel variant of that company. I became involved based on my experience in online commerce primarily. And when we started, it was very much just an idea. And in early meetings, we fleshed out what this company was going to do, what the different channels it was going to go after were, and sort of stayed with it, guiding the technical aspect of that through the various life cycles of the idea. And it's morphed quite a bit over that time into something that I feel like is better for the company. I feel like we've figured out a lot of the kinks and become more directed in the channels that we're going to go after, primarily online.
So if you were to meet someone and you started talking about this company, how would you describe its most basic characteristics?
I would begin by leading with the art, because I think it all goes back to the art and creating or making accessible these unique pieces of art. And I think there's also a certain style associated with the brand at this point that is very nice to see. And I think in the website it's very visible. Then I think that I would also mention that it's very focused on building sort of sustainable production for these foreign artists, and the exposure that is necessary for their careers to catapult.
So how would you see the potential for rare culture? What do you see as its future?
I think the potential is endless. I think that we can go quite a ways based on this sort of style guide concept, and putting in front of people curated and handpicked selections from around the world, and the brand will eventually start to avalanche. I think rare, you'll hear the word rare and it'll take on a life of its own, and that'll open up numerous channels that are slightly harder to access, such as retail partnerships, publishing books and such.